So I put a thing on my Instagram asking, what's needed to be talked about. And one of the things that came up was trying to walk in God's purpose for you, but you keep falling back into sin. Now with that, we got to understand how Satan works. We got to know that Satan's job, right? He wants to stop you from walking into God's purpose in your life, because if he can stop you from fulfilling that purpose, you're causing a delay or maybe even stopping people from coming to Christ. It's not just about you, but it's about the people that you're called to reach. You know what I'm saying? If he stops you, he can stop a whole bunch of other people just by you. You know what I'm saying? If we go to the verse Romans 5:19, for as by one man's disobedience, many were made sinners. So by the obedience of one shall many be made righteous. So because you decided to step out of your sin, because you decided to obey the Lord, you cause people to look at you and see Jesus through you and step right out of their sin. Why? Because they see the way you live in. They see that you have joy in the midst of trouble. They see that you're different from the world. They see that you're not the same. You know what I'm saying? They see something different. They see God, So it's not just about us. And it's a beautiful thing when you can do the Lord's will and you just see people stepping into the light because you obey God. All you can do is humble yourself and thank God, right? Now, the thing, if you're falling back into sin, the awareness of it is good, because there's people that sin and believe that they're still doing good. So at least you have the awareness. That's good. The Holy Spirit is still there. You know what I'm saying? But when you find yourself falling back into sin, you have to cut off the path that's causing you to sin. If I have a drinking problem, why am I still opening the fridge to alcohol in the fridge? You must throw it away. And me throwing it away, me removing anything out of my face, I'm starting to close the path that started causing me to fall. You know what I'm saying? If you know you're struggling with lust, why are you going to that boy's house? Why are you going to that girl's house? You know what I'm saying? You're giving the devil room. Like, at this point, we got to acknowledge that sometimes it is just us putting ourselves in enemy territory. You know what I'm saying? And the devil's sitting back laughing like, they're doing it to themselves. You have to cut off all things that the devil can use for you. We're always going to be tempted. We're always going to be tempted. None of us is above temptation. But you have to close off the path. Don't give the devil an inch. Do not give the devil an inch. Do not think you're strong enough. You know what I'm saying? Involve God in everything. Involve God in everything. Do your best to not go the direction of the enemy territory. Even if it means cutting off friends, cutting off family. Remember, you got to put your soul first. You know what I'm saying? Put your soul first. Then everybody else come. But you know what I'm saying? Walk in God's purpose for you. You can do it. You can definitely do it. Get in your word daily. Pray daily. You know what I'm saying? Speak to people. God bless.